silence, babe. Still not understanding this logic. Hey, back in the better. Want you bad as ever. Don't let me just let her.
ATL. I'm so ATL. Get in now. Get in now. Get in now. I'm bad, ain't I? I know. I love talking to my camera. I love talking to y'all, but I like talking to my camera more because it's a girl's world. I'm just a girl. But y'all, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. If y'all want this hair, go follow me on TikTok for the link. I'm talking about in it. Yeah, I'm loving my hair. And like, I'm just so pretty. And if you say I'm not, you're a hater. Because y'all pretty too. Because only pretty girls subscribe to the baddest channel. But yeah. What's up, YouTube babes? It's your girl Kiki. Be back with another freaking video. If you haven't already, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications on if you have not. All of our social media will be down in the description below. I'm at mine's. Okay. Almost had to sneeze, y'all. But today we are doing a freaking story time on how I basically got caught talking to my ex best friend. So just for a few disclosures. One, I'm not going to disclose what friend it was. Two, we're talking about my first ex, not like nobody else. We're talking about my first boyfriend because this is like in my first boyfriend series story times. So yeah, what's another disclosure? For anybody who like who seems to like get triggered by my story times or anything, please don't come text me about nothing I said in this story time. Why? Because I could care less. I make story times about my life, my point of view, and what really happened, you know, from my side. It's my side. Like, anyways, I'm not like into all the social media stuff about old stuff that happened to me that involved me. So just to clear that up, like, I could care less what anybody's opinions is on this story time. Like, I'm just telling a story because first of all, people be relating to my story times. Two, the girls love my story times. And three, there's always somebody out there who done went through the same thing or did the same thing. Also, it took a long time for me to tell the story time because, like, first I used to like, I think I like manipulated myself to thinking like I never got my get back on nobody. But then I had to think about it like, dang, like I actually did. So yeah, before we get into this video, go ahead and send this video to your mama, your auntie, your cousin, your sister, your brother, your uncle if he messy. Like, go ahead and send this video to everybody because, I mean, it's me. So that's what the story time gonna be about. And as you could tell, I'm in a different scenery. I'm in what's gonna be my content room. So basically I will be doing all my content in this room when it's finished. So right now I am filming a vlog. So if I like turn the chair and y'all see all these packages behind me, that's because like I'm in the process of redoing this whole room to be my content room. So yeah, let's get straight to this video and quit all this chatting. So basically, you know, I don't use real names in my story times, so we're gonna use fake names. I think for my ex, he already had a name as Lil Uzi, so we're gonna stick with that one. We got Lil Uzi. We got what can I call his best friend? I don't need that name best friends no more, but I don't know. We're gonna call him Curly. So we got Lil Uzi, we got Curly, we got Fro, which is a girl. Basically was Curly's, I think she was Curly's ex, but they were still communicating. And then you got Feet. I'm just saying Feet, that's the first thing that comes to my mind when I think about this girl. But I think this is the girl that that he was going with or he was talking to. I'm not sure because, you know, they had their little entanglements. But yeah, so Lil Uzi, Curly, Feet, and Fro. That's who's gonna be part of this story time. Okay, so this story time took place in like I want to say, let's see, I believe the end of 9th grade or like beginning of 10th grade. So I'm gonna just give y'all a little background on how me and Curly met, because you know I already gave y'all a background on how me and Uzi met. If you haven't, go ahead and watch that old story time and you will like get the rundown on what led to this. So boom, me and Curly, we was in the same, like when I first moved to that school, we was in the same first block class. So I had first block with him. He was real quiet, like real out the way. Never heard this boy say much of anything. And like I was quiet, you know. I was around like all the loud people, but I kind of did like accidentally surround myself around the loud people. But that still wasn't me. Like I wasn't real comfortable being myself for real. So, you know, I would like see him and I just like, I don't know, people that be distant into themselves, that kind of give off those lonely vibes, I tend to be friends with. So like I would be going over there messing with him or like just chatting with him and stuff like that. And like talking about his hair, you know, because I was real curious if he was just Mexican or mixed, Mexican and white, or, you know, I was just real confused on how that happened. But he was like black and Mexican. So, yeah. So, that's when we was just chatting and stuff. You know, he was real cool, so I would try to like get him out of his shell a little bit when he speak to me or talk to me. And then I found out that him and Lil Uzi was friends. So mind you, I knew Curly before I knew Uzi, if that makes sense. Like I spoke to him first before him. So that's when like me and Uzi just ended up being together and stuff like that. And they used to always be on the game. They used to always hang out. So like when I get invited, I'm always around him and all his homeboys and stuff like that. And you know, disclosure, I had no feelings for Curly, like at all. I honestly in the beginning ain't have feelings for nobody. I was just doing something to do it because I was, you know, I was the new girl. I was shy. Everybody was like, y'all be cute together. I was just doing, you know. So that's when we get cool. And around this time, like, I don't know, I think me and Uzi got together around the same time Curly and Fro did, but I'm not like 100% sure. My job, this is like years ago. I graduated 3 years ago, so imagine how many years ago we was in freaking 8th grade. Like, so yeah, I met him in 8th grade. I met them around the same time, but I met him like a little bit before. Him and Fro ended up going out the same year. There was like another one of those couples that stayed together for like years and stuff like that. And so we used to all chill, hang out, blah blah blah. Okay, fast forward, all that toxic stuff happened between us. I end up moving. Before I moved though, like me and Curly got real close because he used to defend me. He used to always tell me like wrong from right. He used to always reassure me that I don't have to do something that I don't want to do. Because if you knew from the first, like if you knew from the first story time, I wasn't the type of girl that like just because I was with you for a year or 2 years, I'm finna give it up. No, that was not me. Like I literally had standards. Like I just wasn't going for it. Like it was certain stuff I just didn't want to do. I didn't feel like I was ready to do. I wasn't comfortable to do. So like he was always that type of friend to reassure me. And I'm running out of storage on this camera. Not this camera, but this SD card. So if y'all see a cut in this story time, it's because I changed SD cards. But yeah, he was always the type of person to like reassure me and let me know that basically like you don't have to do what you're not ready for. He used to always defend me. He used to always like, he was just somebody I could really vent to, like that kind of understood where I was coming from because he'd been through stuff. Like I couldn't say the same for Uzi really, because like nigga was just going with life. Like he didn't really have nothing serious happen in his life till like in the 10th 11th grade for real. So it was like I couldn't relate to him on what stuff. He could relate to me, and he wasn't the best at giving advice for real. So yeah, Curly ended up being like my boy best friend. Like that was my boy best friend along with like another boy who's gonna be in a different story time. But yeah, he was basically like my boy best friend. And I was real close to like all the Uzi friends because 2 of them was in my band class in 9th grade. Was I in band in 8th grade? Yes, I actually was in 8th and 9th grade. So it's like I was close with everybody outside of him, you know. So boom, that's a little background. So I moved to another city, and this is when stuff got more complicated between me and Uzi, because like if I already wasn't doing what he wanted when I was staying like in the same city as him, going to the same school, seeing him, then of course it was gonna be like more chaotic when I moved or whatever. And like Curls had a way of like defending me even when we was in person. Like he did not care to defend me in front of Uzi, like, and I just really respected that about him, because like at the end of the day he's gonna tell you what you're right or you're wrong, no matter who you are. So I moved, I started going through a lot of like personal stuff. I started like losing myself. I started going through stuff in my relationship. So the only person I really could confide in was Curls, or Curly, whatever I called him. And so we'll get close. We'll be on the phone all the time, because Uzi wouldn't be on the phone with me. And half of the time we was broken up. I'm not gonna lie. He was already cheating. I was letting him cheat, because if I want to do it, go get it where it's easier at. And have some, not gonna say have, some of the girls in our grade was moving a little faster at that time, and they was more easy. So I was just like, go ahead. So basically I didn't really feel bad about it no more, but I did in the beginning. But then I also like got that reassurance that like you don't gotta do that. Like you, like, I don't know, y'all gonna try to take this wrong, and we probably was wrong. I'm not gonna say we probably was wrong, because I definitely was wrong. Like he definitely was wrong, but at the same time, like, I don't know, it's just like you get what you give. You get what you give. So I didn't really care. Like I don't care. Like you shouldn't have kept doing what you did. I would have did what I did. But yeah. So my job, we was together for like two years and a few months around this time. So we just kept breaking up and stuff. He kept cheating. He was taking videos with other girls, going to their houses, sending me videos of what they do to him and what he was doing to them and all types of stuff. So I was just like, yeah, you know what, at some point I gotta stand on morals, like, because this is OD embarrassing. So that's when we broke up or whatever. And in that time period we broke up, he was still trying to chat with me, but like I wasn't chatting on a relationship level. I was real stiff on him. So that's when, like, in that distance, Curls was also like distancing from what I called her. I really think in this time he was still chatting with his ex Fro, but he was also talking to Feet. So like it was a real complicated situation over there. Like the house was not a home, it was just a community service at the time. So it's like, you know, it wasn't really like no harm. I don't know if it was harm done or not, but in my eyes it's like, okay, you know, he don't know what he had going on. The camera finna stop. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back, feeling fresh for the new SIM card. So yeah, I forgot where I was at, but basically, yeah, I don't think it was no harm done. I'm not sure if it was. It was because the girls wasn't really girls. Okay, so I don't know if this is another disclosure or not, but let me just go ahead and throw this in there, because I know they could be like, oh, you're not a girl, blah blah blah. Baby, in the beginning I was more closer to Feet than I was Fro. I was closer to Feet, but then over time, you know, a lot of stuff happened, and Feet wasn't really giving like girls to me, and she really was just falling out for me. Like, you know, when it gets to like high school, certain people just want to fit in with certain crowds. Certain people just stop effing with you because somebody they fuck with harder don't fuck with you, or like, I don't know, it's just like, baby, around like once it got closer to like high school, I literally had my selective circle. Like I had my selective circle. Even if I wasn't in any beef, it was still like, okay, I know my boundaries with people. You know, I know who rolling with me, who not. And baby, I was really fooling with more boys than girls. So if that makes sense, like I couldn't have too many girls in my circle. Like I tried the little friend groups. I tried to like be friends with a lot of girls. But it's just like some girls just wasn't my cup of tea. Some girls was just too messy for me. Some girls was just too fake. Like I would see how they treat their friends. So it's like, you're going to treat me worse than you treat them. Yeah, you're going to treat me worse than you treat them, because you're closer to them. You grew up with them and you still talk about them and stuff like that. So why would I think it'd be any different with me? So I have my selective few friends, okay? And you know, once you get like, you start going apart from certain friends, or like it's no beef, it's no bad blood, but y'all just don't hang out like y'all used to. Y'all just don't talk like y'all used to. Because oh my gosh, me and Feet used to be so close. Like, she was the only friend that would come to my grandma's house. Like, she was the only friend who would come to my grandma's house. She was the only friend I would like hang around. Like, even though I had a whole best friend, she was the only one who like hung with me more and came around me more. So it's like, you know, like I just had my own personal little friend in the beginning, but then like stuff happened closer to ninth grade, and you know, people started getting single with other people, and that was okay. Bro, we was cool, but I would say like we was so close to the like outside of Curly and Uzi, we really wasn't even talking no more. We wasn't hanging out. It wasn't anything. So it's like outside of them, it's like we wouldn't even, you know, been coherent with each other. So yeah. So around this time, I don't think I was speaking to either one of them like at all. I wouldn't, cause I mean, I lied. I wasn't speaking to Feet though, but like around this time, like further into the story time, I'm gonna get to that. So yeah, so we start getting closer. We start being on the phone 24/7. Like, he started going to sleep on the phone with me. Like, not on the weird stuff. It's just like we would talk about literally everything. Like, oh my god, if we could talk about aliens, we would. Like, that was just us. That was our relationship with each other. Like, he was just my best friend, and like it wasn't a secret that we was best friends, because I would post him like as my boy best friend. He would post me, or like we would talk about each other. It was no secret to Uzi that we was like close, and like I was close with his other friends too. So like even when I wasn't on the phone with Uzi, or when he was with somebody else, one of them be on the phone with me, or they'll talk to me and they'll be on the game with him. So it's like, you know, it wasn't really like something that was just oh so weird or so different. So I went on this trip with my family because like the dude that my mom was dating at the time, he had this job where he'd like travel and go to like Savannah and stuff like that all the time, and like we would go with him sometimes, especially like if we was on school breaks and stuff. So that's when we was going on a trip, and like this is when I knew like we was getting real close, because like we was still on the phone. He was on the phone the whole ride there, and he was just vent to me, and like I knew he was talking to Feet at this moment, because like he was like talking about how like it was just falling off and he just wasn't feeling her, and she was just nitpicking about certain stuff, and he had caught her doing stuff and all types of like just telling me like what was going on. And I'll give him my advice, like not on the weird stuff like, oh, I'm gonna tell him something wrong because I'm trying to get in or something. No, I dead ass would just tell him like what it is and what it ain't, how to handle the situation. Like if he feel like he want to be with her, excuse me, if he like feel like he want to be with her, then like try to forgive her and blah blah blah, like, you know, just as like a friend would. So that's when he was like, nah, like I think I'm done, da 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 da. I'm not really feeling it no more, you know. Some stuff you just can't come back from. So I was like, okay, like she knew what she was doing when she did it. If she didn't feel no type of way about it when she did it, then you know, don't feel bad about it. So, because basically that's what he'll tell me. So I just gave him his own advice. So, boom, we on the phone. Like we FaceTiming when I'm at the pool. We going to sleep on the phone still. We text each other 24/7, and then like I don't know, like that's when the conversation just sparked on my way back from the trip, like about if we would ever like talk or date, because like you know how they try to be slick and be like, oh, people say they think that, you know, me and you blah 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 blah, and I'm just like, yeah, but we're not like that and da 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 da. But then secretly it's like, wait, when you think about it. So that's when we was chatting about it or whatever. Like we never was in a relationship, but like we talked, like we started talking to see like if it'll work or whatever. But then like a dummy, I sat there and like I was feeding it to Uzi, trying to get back in the picture. Like I was just like, yeah, maybe that's wrong. Like what if he find out? Like I just started overthinking, like this boy already cheated on me for the whole school and do every piece of dirt he could do to me. So I don't remember if we actually like went out, But I know like we was talking and stuff, and I didn't feel bad about it. Like I did not feel bad about it. Like I felt like, yeah, don't try me on no shit, bro. I swear to God, don't try me on that gay shit. But like I felt like I probably would have gave him a chance over Uzi again, like, cause he was just more respectful. He, you know, understood me more. He wasn't like weird, no, none of that. So it's like he was everything that I kind of wanted Uzi to be. And I know it's tough to say, but that's just what it was. Like he was everything I wanted Uzi to be, because Uzi didn't have that in him. Like he just had his daddy in him, and it was just player of the year. That's what he wanted to be. That's what he wanted to give, and I just wasn't like fucking with it. So yeah, so we would talk or whatever, and like he was just like, this is gonna sound so bad, but he was just like, you know, like I ain't really studying it. He doing what he doing. He ain't trying to like fool with you for real. So why do you care? Like I was like, yeah, you're right. Like so I was just like, okay, like as long as you ain't still fooling with so and so, you know, we had that type of like bond at the time where I knew for a fact if he was fooling with somebody, if he wasn't, like if he was still entertaining somebody, or like we could literally tell each other like, yeah, we still go forward so and so and so and so, and you know, and not take them serious or something. Like it was just weird. It was just weird. But oh well, we did it. So that's when bro came out of nowhere, and she had texted me and she was like, you know, I'm starting to miss so and so, and I don't think he fool with like feet no more, and blase. I was like, ugh. I literally didn't know what to say. So like I called my best friend about it. I'm like, so like this is what's going on. And so just text me like, what should I do? Like blah blah blah. And I asked him what should I do. And it was like a done deal. Like he knew he wasn't like trying to be with her no more. And I think they ended up still going back together though. I don't know, but like I knew he wasn't trying to be with her no more. And like he wasn't really like too much feeling feet, and like I wasn't really too worried about feet, because it's like I don't owe you nothing. Like we wasn't even cool no more. Like not beefing, but we wasn't cool no more. Like we didn't hang around each other, we didn't talk to each other no more. Hell, Uzi did shit to me that you knew about. You was friends with the girls he did it with. Like you didn't care to tell me. So like I just really didn't care. I was just in that mindset of not caring. Like that's when I started becoming real nonchalant to other people, because it's like I cared more about people's feelings than they cared about mine. So it's like, oh well. And so yeah, we was like, and it's crazy because like I don't know if we ever hung out like in person when we was talking, but it like felt more real than Uzi. So like my relationship with Uzi, and I would hang out with him and everything, but it was just, yeah. So I basically asked like, what should I do? What should I say? And I was just like, I just told her to like, I think I told her to tell him. Like I really didn't know what to say, but like I think I told her to just tell him instead. Like, because I think my best friend was like, let him tell her. Like let him tell her that, you know, what it is and what it ain't. And then, you know, you ain't gotta put your business out there and stuff. I don't know, y'all. So I believe she texted him. I can't really speak on what they talked about, but I could only speak on what I was told. And basically he was like, yeah, like he wasn't really feeling it. Like they could be cool, but like he didn't know if they was gonna be able to work stuff out, because stuff had already got too far, and he really wasn't looking for a relationship. Had all types of stuff, even though that's what we was talking about, and I knew it was a lie. But like, yeah. So then I was still speaking to Uzi. Like I was just trying to play it safe. Like, and he knew I was playing it safe too. Like Curly knew I was playing it safe, because he was like, yeah, just text him and stuff like that. Like you could be cool with him. Y'all know how to be cool with each other. Because at that point I knew how to be cool with him without being with him. Like, because it wasn't never given relationship after a certain point in time. So it was just like I already knew how to do it. So I was just like being cool with him, you know. I wasn't too much leading him on. Wasn't going to sleep on the phone with him or nothing like that. And then like I think I got mad at him one day. I think I got real mad at him one day, and I was just like Like, you, like, I wish you was more like so-and-so. I just said it, like, I wish you was more like so-and-so. You weird. Like, I done heard you on the phone talking to other girls, and you're mad because of what I'm doing. Like, I don't care. Like, he knew I was talking to somebody. He just didn't know who I was talking to. Like, he didn't know who I was talking to, y'all. So it's just like, if I told you, your feelings would be hurt. Like, I just knew, like, I could crush his heart. Like, I had something that could really crush his heart, like he was crushing mine. And I felt like I was so in control, because it's like, boy, little boy, you think you running games on me and you don't even know. Like, even though it was really good bad, because, like, it would have been harder if I was leading him on and I was dating him and still talking to his friend. But, like, I just wasn't. I'm a snitch when I cheat, okay? I cannot cheat and not snitch on myself. The guilt just, yeah. I'm a Gemini, baby. I would be talking to myself, telling me, if the person I already know, should I just say it? Or is they playing me? And they playing me because I'm playing them. Like, too many things come into question when I, like, do my little side missions and stuff. So that's when I was just like, boy, I could really hurt your feelings if you knew how I was talking to this, that, and third. Y'all, that's when, listen, if I learned how to hack from anybody, it was from that boy. Like, that boy, one day I was just still talking to so-and-so. He ended up logging into my shit. He was like, what the fuck? Like, what do y'all got going on? This, that, and the third. I was just like, I ain't know what to say. Like, I was texting Curly on iMessage, I believe. I was like, I think he know. Like, I think he saw our messages and stuff like that. He was like, how, what you mean? I was like, I think he logged into my stuff. And, you know, I was a dummy. I don't know. I thought I changed my password, unless he just changed my password for me, because he was the type to change my email to his email and change my phone number to his phone number, so the verification code go to him and all types of stuff, baby. That's where I learned that from. So that's when he was like, bro, like, that's like, just don't admit it. Like, let his ass find out. Like, just don't admit it, you know. So I was like, okay. But then, like, that night, I know specifically this night, y'all. Like, I know specifically this night. Mind you, it was already looking weird, because when I was on that trip, like, I had been suit on at the pool and stuff. I was sending him pictures like, oh, do I look pretty? Do you think I should wear this one or this one? Like, I was like, oh my God, I was overly doing it. So that's when, like, he was just gassing me up. Like, he would gas up every post, he would gas up every picture, he would slide up on my stuff. Like, it was no denying it. It was no denying it. So I was just like, if the proof is in the pudding. So, like, he's gonna know. And I'm just, and at that point, I just didn't care, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I just didn't care. So, like, he was just arguing, did this, that, and the third, and he started talking about how he was hunching other girls, and he was doing this, doing that. I was like, nigga, I don't care. That's why I was talking to your best friend. I was talking to your best man's. Like, he really blew me, and I just said it. I just said it, because it's like, you pushing it, like, you pushing it, like, you think you're doing your big one on me, and I just couldn't let him have it. I should have just let him have it, but I couldn't let him have it. And that's when he asked him, and, like, he was denying it, and this, that, and the third, and he already knew. Like, even if you deny, he already knew. He already saw it and everything. And then that's when Curly got mad at me. He was like, why did you say so? At first, he wasn't even mad, but then, like, I forgot what I did or what I said, and it just made him, he was like, bro, why did you even say all that? Like, you shouldn't have said all that. Now, though, what made him mad was because then old boy over-exaggerated. Like, I wasn't even with you. Like, I was cool with you, but I wasn't even with you when I did what I did. And then you go tell the girl he talking to. So now you just getting everybody in our business. Like, you getting everybody in the mix. And mind you, he's low-key. Like, he's low-key. I was keeping it low-key. I was, like, literally, like, it was just nothing. I was not, like, social media. So that's when, sorry, y'all. I got a mirror right here in front of me. It's just, I really look like that girl. So, yeah. So that's when he told her, and then she was coming at him. I don't think she ever came at me, and if she did, baby, I told her off and just kept it pushing. Like, I was overly done with it. I was like, girl, you wasn't even talking to him no more. He was talking to you. You had already cheated on him. Like, y'all did what y'all did. Now y'all trying to add hurt. Like, it was just too much. But yeah, y'all. So I ended up, like, telling him, me and Curly stopped talking for a little minute. But then, like, we eventually got cool again. And he always, like, no matter what, like, even if we, like, our bond fell off more than it was the first time, he still was, like, protective. He still was respectful. He still was everything about me, like, and that's why I fooled with him so much, because like, yeah, because then it's gonna lead to my next story time, where my ex he was basically blackmailing me, and then he exposed me on social media, and I would have never known who exposed me if it wasn't for Curly. Like, if it wasn't for Curly, no, it wasn't even just Curly. Literally, like I said, I knew all of his homeboys outside of him, because I knew them first. Like, I spoke to them first. Like, I was cool with them first. So it was Curly. I don't know the names. I'm gonna get the other two boys, but I swear to y'all, like, I'm so thankful for them to this day, because like, I would have never put it all together. Even when, after he exposed me, my cousin and her friends exposed me, and I was wondering, like, how did they even get the video? Because the video was not screen recorded. It was not screen recorded. It was the video. And whole time I'm trying to figure out who sent it to them. Bro, when y'all get that story, y'all get that story time, y'all gonna be like, what? Yes, like, I had a crazy first relationship. Like, that was honestly so terrible. It was so terrible, y'all. Like, it was just like, I really should have just did my big one on him, for real, for real. I really should have did my big one on him, because like, I did my big one though. I did do my big one on him one time, but I don't know when I'm gonna tell y'all that story time. But like, this is the second story time of my first boyfriend series. If you like this video, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications on. And if you know who I'm talking about in the story time, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Like, I ain't asked y'all to go do y'all detective work. I ain't asked y'all to go investigate. In y'all minds, it's Curly, it's Feet, it's Fro, and it's Uzi. Okay? And it's me, the queen. But listen, don't come text me about nothing that happened a long time ago, because what's already known ain't gotta be told, okay? It ain't gotta be told to everybody. Like, just, okay, you know, you know. If you don't, you don't, okay? Like, don't come, like, trying to bring up, you know, unnecessary stuff from the past. But y'all, I'm loving the fact that I'm getting my content room together. Like, look at the packages, y'all. Like, it don't look like a lot, but like, y'all when y'all see how my content room start looking, y'all gonna be like, oh, I ate down. I did, because I'm doing my little house. I'm doing my little house remodel for like fall and Halloween. So I got a vlog coming out for you guys in 2 days, because today is Storytime Sunday, and so I'm dropping my vlog Tuesday, and then I'm gonna start recording Tuesday again for another vlog. I think I'm gonna do weekly vlogs. Yeah, I'm gonna do another vlog, because yeah, I'm gonna do another vlog, and then yeah. But if y'all like this video, y'all already know what to do. And again, thank you, my YouTube babes, for 2K. I would not have got this far if it wasn't for you guys, if it wasn't for y'all being messy, if it wasn't for y'all being nosy, if it wasn't for y'all telling y'all mama, y'all grandma, y'all auntie, y'all uncle, y'all mama, y'all sister, y'all brother, if it wasn't for y'all telling them, like, I would not have had 2K. But let's try to hit 5K by the end of this freaking year, guys. Like, I really want to hit 5K. Why? Because it just made me bigger than I already am, you know? So, yeah. Go follow me on... Why can't I talk today? Like, literally, why can't I talk today? But go follow me on Instagram. I need to put some more lip liner on. Y'all, this is my first time, like, trying to, like, perfect my lip liner. I bought so much makeup. Why am I still chatting with y'all? But, yeah. Go follow me on TikTok, because I'm finna start going TikTok lives, y'all, on the weekends, though. Because I be working too much throughout the week. On the weekends, I'm gonna start going TikTok live so I can build up my followers. I'm on the road to 2K followers on TikTok. My TikTok is Kiki Lachey. No, it's not. I'm lying. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I need to get copyrighted. My TikTok is... Ooh, look at that. Oh! My TikTok is A Life with Kiki. And then my Instagram. Can y'all see? KikiLachey._. I changed all my socials, y'all, so it'll be easier to find me on my socials. I don't be on Snapchat, but if y'all want to go add me on Snapchat, just to add me. My Snapchat is, I think it's still the old one, so it's like cravey_Kiki. Not too much on the username. I made that in 8th grade. But yeah, you guys, I want to thank y'all so much for following, for having the post notifications on, and yeah, I love you guys. Bye.
I realize I didn't read between the lines, oh. And I ain't blind, had to open up my eyes to see it all.